Lexi in the back, dust bathing. Back here in this part of the yard, it gets all dusty and they just love it. I don't know what you were doing. Laying an egg? I hope not. She just might be the way she's sitting. She's not dust bathing. Looks like she's got a nest going. I don't know if you can see that very well. Let's see if I can. There we go. So what are you doing? Okay, just sitting. Okay. Nala. Lexi laid Nala's egg. And Shaheen fertilized it. Shiloh sees some people walking on the road. Gotta bark at all of them. Good dust bath. Nothing like a good dust bath. Get rid of the bugs and it just feels good. It's funny to see a white hen stand up and all of a sudden she shakes and dust goes flying everywhere. And she's suddenly a little whiter. Or any hen, they look fine and all of a sudden they shake and dust just comes out of everything. It's so funny. They can really get a lot of dust in those feathers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that looks fun, huh? Got a fire pit out here. It's a deep one made for cooking turkeys and the like. Lots of ashes around it and the chickens enjoy dust bathing in it. There's Shaheen enjoying a grand old dust bath next to Gigi, I think. And then over there is Nala, Tana, and I believe that is Kina. Oh, look at that. And I want to put some of this stuff in Shudo's pen so they've got some nice ashes to dust bathe in. Yeah. Happy chickens mean happy eggs, healthy eggs. There's another question that always comes up. Do you need a rooster to get eggs out of your chickens? Well, the answer is no. However, you can have hens all by themselves and they'll lay eggs. But I do believe that the happier the hens are, the more eggs they'll lay. And hens really like having a rooster around for protection. They feel more comfortable when there's a rooster around protecting them. And then they'll lay more eggs. They'll lay better eggs. There is somebody else, I forget who it was, another YouTuber that I watch sometimes. He said he added a rooster to his flock in the wintertime and they suddenly started laying eggs. And I agree. I think it's because the rooster was there and the hens felt a lot more comfortable and happier, and so they laid more eggs. You can still get eggs without a rooster, though not fertilized eggs. You do have to have a rooster to have fertilized eggs, of course. But you don't have to have eggs. You don't have to have a rooster to have eggs. You just need a rooster if you want happier hens and more eggs. That's what I think from everything I've seen. Little robin, the black one over there, with Layla at the water bucket, and I need to fill that up, I think. Well, that's not their only source of water in here. Victoria over by the fence, and Yuki right here. I'm not sure what all she's a mix of, but I think she's a Wyandotte. Her size is Wyandotte, and some of her color, I think. But her comb is Americana, and her legs are Americana. She's quite an interesting chicken. I like mixed breeds of chickens. I like mixed breeds of pretty much anything. They just perform better on the whole. Better temperament, better health. mixed breed chickens. Drama in the chicken yard. Who needs a soap opera? Just come watch your chickens in the chicken yard. The pecking order is fascinating. There's Robin. See the size difference between Robin and Yuki. Robin is the actual size of an Americana. It looks very much like a little black Americana hen. Yuki has Americana features, but she's much bigger and beefier. Beefier? How about chickenier? And apparently she is above Robin in the pecking order. I find that with pecking order, a lot of it really is determined by age. My older hens are at the top of the pecking order. The young ones are at the bottom of the pecking order, even if they've been raised by the older hens who are at the top of the pecking order. They say they get some of their pecking order from their mothers, but I'm not so sure. I'm sure it is true some, but in my flock, once they leave mama, they're at the bottom. The young roosters are funny to watch grow because they've got to earn their way with the hens. They do not like those young roosters doing what roosters do. I've seen it a few times. A young rooster will manage to catch a hen and get her and do what you roosters do, and then as soon as he lets the hen go, she goes after him and lets him know that that was not a good thing. And she didn't approve. That's so funny. Huh, Shiro? I guess I like the white ones, especially the ones I've raised. I've had white roosters before, but never one without speckles like he is. And I've never had white hens out of my eggs before Yuki. She is the first. Sitting in the chicken yard. I'm gonna watch him. Fly up. Uh-oh. Now Gracie's coming out of the nest box. I'm gonna boot her off. My box. Gracie and Gigi are the whoops are the top hens. They get what they want. Even though there's two up there. Yeah. Did you lay anything? Looks like you may have. And there's the egg song. Some of the hens enjoying the shade underneath my little thing.